And this is a session with Turkey Talk. Sis,
I need my glasses to see.
Put your glasses on. Shit, I can't see neither. Nah, it's dark as a motherfucker.
So, what's something I want to talk about? Sis, what you think about, stuff going on today? You know, the people coming home from prison, getting their life right or going back, the fuck ups or the succeeders.
Oh, wow. I did both. Came home the first time.
Mm-hmm.
I fucked up. I went back.
Mm-hmm.
I went back and I think it was 14 months. Came home, was home for 14 months, went back. It's not easy coming home and trying to like really lock in and stay out of trouble. It's easier said than done. Right. So when I first came home, I think one of the biggest things with trying to go legit and do the stuff that you got to do to really stay out of trouble, it's not the way that they make it out to be. The resources that they claim they have, those resources are not for everyone.
No, they're not.
You know how many times, even as a single mom, like you would think as a single mom, I'm locked in to get any and everything. Not necessarily. Mm-hmm. A lot of those programs, you have to be on drugs. You have to be homeless. Like you got to actually lie. You got to say, I slept under the bridge last night, because they're not helping you if you are able to help yourself in any kind of way. Even if you're giving yourself the bare minimum that's barely helping you to survive, they're skipping past you. They want the people that are infected with a disease, mm-hmm. strung out on a drug, right. or actually homeless, like bummed out homeless. Like you can't have nothing and they're not going to help you. So yeah, I had to get back in there, do what I thought I knew how to do best. But clearly I didn't know that well. I went back to prison. So. But the second time, I locked in. I actually had to make some sacrifices. Right. You feel me? I had to change some of the people I was hanging with, because I didn't want people that was just going to be like, edit that out. Go, what? I was going to tell But no, you don't want the people that's going to be like, go ahead, do it, or plugging you in with the shit. You want people that's just going to be like, no, like my sis fat face, she a lock to tell me no. Princess, you're not going back. You're not doing that. Right. If you need it, I got it. Come get it from me. Her husband, she be like, you need some weed and smoke. You know what I mean? Right. My husband will give you something real quick, and he gonna hold you down, and you could just give him this. Or she just always, whatever she had to do to keep me from getting in trouble, she was just locked in to keep me out of trouble. It's not easy. You really need a village. Like you could try to do it alone. But even if it's just one person in your ear on some shit, like, look, let's just get that. Like that DMX shit, the song he got when he be like, my name is Damien. Oh, and Damien is telling him how to do all that. It's really like that. You need at least one person that's going to keep you straight. It ain't easy.
No, life ain't easy at all, especially like, you want anything? Well, I'll talk now.
Uh-oh.
Yeah, man.
I'm a choker.
Don't choke. But, nah, it is hard, especially for ones like me. Like, I got certifications inside prison. And
what certifications you got?
I got the electrical, HVAC. Remember, you was my tutor in HVAC.
I know you had HVAC.
Yeah, and I had electrical, HVAC. What else did I get? I had something about
BMR?
Completion. No, I didn't get BMR. They didn't let me in there. But
computer, you did any computer?
Okay, computer literacy. I got that one. But the thing about with what is it? HVAC, that shit pointless to do in there.
I'm happy somebody said it.
That shit is pointless to do in prison. Do not get your certification in prison for HVAC.
No. You
can't use it.
Get it. Because let me tell you why you can't use it. It's a helper. It's not an HVAC certification. It is an HVAC helper certification. Like, for instance, my dad do HVAC work. Mm-hmm. He's not my biological father, but my pop quiet.
Right.
He do HVAC stuff. I am certified to help him. So he can bring me along on job for him, because I'm helper certified.
But you can't even do that.
It's not because a man ain't gonna let you. Right. That's why we can't do it. I'm gonna be honest with you. If you can find a man that will bring you on as his apprentice, as a helper, you can do it. These men ain't especially depending on what kind of female you are. They ain't about to let you come be their helper, but it's pointless.
Yeah.
To get out on the streets.
Not really looking for helpers. A lot of them are looking for
Technicians.
Technicians,
They want HVAC
mechanics.
technicians.
They want you to know what you're doing. In a lot of these positions, they don't want somebody who don't know shit. You got to know something. That's a fact.
That's a fact. I don't feel, let me tell you, it's funny that you asked that question because I just made a post about it because I'm not going to pretend like it won't devastating. It was, but I be having to keep a strong face. You see my son right there. I have grown kids.
Right.
I can't afford to be walking around here looking defeated because energy will transfer. I need my kids to feel confident. And if, in order for them to feel confident, I have to look like shit sweet.
Right.
So I have to walk around here like everything's sweet, even if it's not. They can't see me panic. Nothing was more devastating than trying to get out of the fast food field, trying to get out of that customer service revolving door, them jobs that hire everybody. I don't want to be at no job that, no offense, because the last job I had being a manager, my son was right next to me. He was being a better manager than the managers that was there. I was proud of that, but that's not what I want as far as career, to be standing side by side on a same title-based, position-based with my children. I want to be at that boss level above them. That's, you know what I mean? Or they could be above me, but I'm just saying, if we're going to be on some playing field like that, like that's not what I wanted. And every time I try to seek more, it's doors. They shut all in your face. Your criminal background, they claim that 7-year, 10-year. I get so annoyed when I see people saying, oh, they don't look at that past 7 years.
Yes,
Shut up,
they
bro.
do.
Because unless you got a criminal record and you've been denied or you've been applying, please be quiet and leave this conversation for those of us that are living it. I got proof right now in my phone right there. And you can scroll and look at it right now and you can see that them people went all the way back to 2007, 2008, 2009, and 2014. All of them charges are up there. All of them charges is past 10 years old.
Yeah.
What you looking at that for?
Yeah.
Some of that shit I forgot. I was looking and I'm like, where they find that at?
How they know it? Yeah.
Like, damn, and some of them charges I done went to prison for. Why are you looking at that? I served my time on that. And I completed reentry. Reentry should have came with an eraser. Erase some of that shit with the completion of reentry. Make it so they can't see it. Nothing. They're going to look at it. They're going to see it. And you will be judged. And you may or may not get a job based off of that.
Facts.
So where is it that we can reenter society and be successful? Some people can, but not all people can.
And some people can't take the pressure of those doors closing. You know what I'm saying? It's like some people be like, you know what, fuck it. I'm going back to what I know. And I'm going to rob. I'm going to steal. I'm going to hustle.
I'm going to make it clap.
I'm going to make it clap. I'm going to forget about my kids. Like, that's another thing. And I keep telling you, I always tell, I commend her so much.
You do tell me that all the time. I already know what you're about to say.
I couldn't even wait to say it up here. I commend her so much.
Yeah. Look at my smile. You always make me so happy when you say it.
Because she know I mean it. She been locked up, like she said, twice. You know what I'm saying? She has 1, 2, 3,
twice 4. For prison.
Twice for prison.
I've been locked up a lot of times.
Yeah, you got 4 kids, right? One of them right here, right now. You know, the rest of them, they do
my
anything.
Oldest son.
I think Star's upstairs.
My oldest daughter.
The oldest daughter. Shima's in school. You know,
my baby boy. Ty. He out.
He like to be out
cruising the streets
as he should. You know what I'm saying? But see the thing.
He chilling.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to edit some of that out a little bit. But see the thing is, sis right here, she came home both times and got her kids. And I commend, and she's not the only one. You know, there's other women who've come home from prison and they've gotten their kids and they've gotten their place, they've gotten themselves straight. You know, and it's not easy at all. Depending on your circumstance, your situation, it's not easy.
It's not.
But she managed to get her place, get her kids. They secure. We chilling. You know, she's even helped me one time. I had to sleep on her couch, and I didn't mind. Because, I mean, I had options, but I called myself hopping out the nest and doing my thing, and she accepted me with open arms every time. Back in the day when I had to work like 3 jobs.
All you did was work. All you really needed was a place to keep your stuff safe and sleep.
That's
like, what? You going to pay me for that? I would have did that for you for free. But yes, I need help. You know, that's when that girl, I don't want to say her name, but she was staying with me, Denise. The niece. I ain't say Denise. I don't even know nobody named Denise.
That's
the
funny.
niece, my niece. She was staying with me at the time, and she was not helping me financially.
Nah, she wasn't.
So it was the perfect time. Actually, I needed the help.
And you know, I really didn't mind because that's how I am. If I consider you family, you family. We gonna help each other.
That's
She
how it
helping
should
me,
be.
I'm gonna help her. You know what I mean? And I didn't really consider it helping. It's just one hand washes the other, and that's it. You know? So, I mean, I would call her at odd times of the night. I remember I called you like 3 a.m. or at 2 a.m. I was like, sis, my mother locked me out. I need some place to go. The kids in the mailbox. You know what I'm saying?
Just come in. Yeah.
I was like, oh man, this my nigga right here. So I mean, it's been clutch, you know, ever since. So if that's the thing with a lot of people, you know, if I consider you me, I don't know about everybody else. If I consider you family, you family. If I say sis, bro, I really mean it. Yeah, you locked in.
Even if it got to be drama though, because even when we had our disagreement about the puppies, that's how family have a disagreement. It should never be that because we're not blood. This how I'm gonna carry shit. For what reason?
For what?
And if I love you and I fuck with you and you ain't talking to me, because you really fell off the face of the earth. But what I look like just letting you fall off the face of the earth and you're my sister. No. What's up with you? What you been doing? I ain't heard from you in a minute. And I'm gonna ask you. I know you ain't still mad about the argument we got about it all. No. Okay, good. Because neither am I. But people they got too much pride. They too prideful. And for real, they too spiteful. They got too much hate inside.
That's
they
true.
for real, they don't know what you really could be mad at. Because they don't know if you know about the shit that they did that you don't even know that they did. That's what I'm learning today. Is that people did more shit to me that I even know that they did. So when they be avoiding me and I'm like, it won't that serious.
Yeah, because
they think that I know some shit I don't even know. But it be like, stay gone.
They done did some shit that you think that they know and you don't know the shit that they did, but they think you know, so they moving funny. That's how they do.
That's how it works.
That's how they do. They move funny when they think you know. Yeah. That's how you know when a motherfucker done did some shit and you don't have to even know what they did.
They moving too funny. They really are. But that goes back to you saying like how us re-entering society, being locked up for so many years and coming home, people don't understand that a lot of people that serve time, they lose track of family. They break these bonds with family based off of their beds and they create new family while they're locked up. And some people don't know how serious that could be to other people. Yeah. Me personally, if I'm calling you bro, sis, aunt, uncle, mom, dad, whatever, I'm looking at you like family. I take that shit to heart.
Yeah.
Like that's why we're never gonna. It's never gonna be that way. Like I'm. Oh, you being extra? I'm gonna be extra, bitch. I give a fuck about you.
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna be extra. Be concerned when I'm not being nothing. That means you're expendable. You're nothing to me. If I'm caring enough to argue, to get you some excuses or to get to the bottom of it, you're important to me. And a lot of people, they come home and they build these bonds hoping that they can be true, and they're just not really true bonds.
They're not.
These are not real families.
They're bonds for the
shit
stay.
Like that.
Yeah, they're bonds for the stay. And a lot of people do that. You know, it's really another form of trauma bonding. You know?
Trauma bonding.
Yeah, it's really another form of trauma bonding. They're not really bonding with you. Y'all just got something in common at that time. You know, because once it's all said and done, I got some people now I don't call best friends. I don't even talk to them.
We won't get into that.
Don't even talk. That's crazy.
You'll have to.
And you know.
We won't get into that.
Yeah, we didn't get into that today.
We won't get into that.
We're going to get into that on another segment.
That's a...
Because...
loyalty is a royalty that a lot of people do not possess. Loyalty is a royalty that many people do not possess. They don't have that royal ability to be loyal. They just don't. They can't, no matter how hard they try.
Make sure that mic on. Okay.
They can't.
They can't.
You get what I'm saying? And loyalty is deeper than just, I fuck with you before. No, loyalty is you being behind my back somewhere else. Like even with your transition.
Mm-hmm.
When you know how many people ask me, where she at? I heard. Loyalty is not just, oh, I don't know. No, real loyalty is, oh, she doing, I don't even care if I know you're doing good or not. She doing good.
Yeah.
I'm never going to let the hater think they win. Oh, she doing real good. Yeah. Oh, yeah, everything good. Everything good. Life good. Everything good. Everything good. I don't know if I can say
What's up, nephew?
Look at that baby. That's my baby, y'all.
Bad.
Misunderstood Princess Asia.
And if y'all don't know me, if y'all did know me, I'm Slim Make It Pop. BTS Slim. No, I don't make no pussy pop. I make the videos pop. So
Slim Goody.
everybody that be hitting me up and asking, what be popping, the videos, because I don't, get it popping no more. If you understand that lingo. Yeah, bitch. So
It's lying. It's saying that I'm doing stuff.
no,
I just
it's
seen
not.
it pop up in your phone.
No, that was my door.
Oh, I thought it said from Snapchat saying that no, I didn't.
No, that's my. I think
it be doing that on my girl's phone. It be
probably
like Princess Asia shared this. I'm like, no, I didn't.
Well, yeah, I don't know. It'd be crazy.
Just so y'all know, the internet shares your stuff.
Be wildin'.
They do that.
But yeah, my transition. I mean, I wasn't quiet about it.
You were quiet about it. You were quiet about it.
I wasn't quiet. I just had to fix myself up. I didn't want to pop out.
You weren't loud about it.
Yeah, I wasn't loud. I'm not loud about nothing.
You're not. You really was yourself. That's why when people were like, what is she doing? I'm like, y'all just so nosy because maybe one person seen her somewhere, went and told another person, it went down the telephone line, and now you all are assuming and speculating and creating narratives. Slim always been a private person. Slim always been quiet. She always been to herself. She never been in a crowd. She's doing all the stuff she's been doing. But, to each their own. People are going to always find something to throw up there. Mm-hmm. But I, for one, I'm very supportive of anybody's anything. Like, I do it with my brother, my trans brothers. I do it with them. I have no problem with it. So I was very supportive. I was very happy. I was
really?
Like, yeah, I was, because you seemed happier. Like, you're always a serious person. You're still a serious person. But I can see where you're a little bit more.
A little looser.
Yeah, a little looser. And you just genuinely seem happier. And I'm excited to see where it goes because I don't think you're finished. I think you're still playing with what you're comfortable with and what you're not. And I'm excited to be a part of the journey with you because I just am.
You definitely are. And you know what? I'm going to tell you this. Like, I was gay for 20 years. Straight stuff for 20 years. I didn't flip flop. I wasn't in the middle. I didn't.
No back and forth.
No back and forth. No sneak dicking on my end. Right? But I have received some lately. But, that's just not something I did. So I was gay longer than I was straight. So I figured I want to do something different, do something new.
I'm half and half now.
Half and half?
Yeah. No? You said you've been gay for 20 years.
20 years.
That is a long time
to be gay.
But look, I've been gay for 21 years now. But I've been straight for 19. I'm 40, son.
How old is she?
She's 9. That's another topic, though.
No, that don't count.
I wasn't.
You want to know why I don't count, nephew? Because that's a great topic for me to talk about. Because that is something that I did want to discuss. Thank you for bringing that up. And it's perfect at this time. We're going to make sure.
And this is my blood son.
Blood son.
You know what I'm saying? He's been there.
So guess what? We're going to discuss that topic real quick because it takes a man and it takes a woman to make a baby. Your mom couldn't have. I'm not talking to you like your dumb nephew. I'm gonna make sure I edit that part out.
Yeah, because perfectly for real.
No, it's for the people.
He got his real own thoughts, his real own opinions, and he's not the only person that thinks like that.
Correct. So now it takes a man and it takes a woman to make a child. Now, for those who are going around saying that women can birth their own children, please stop. I would have had so many children by now.
You really can get pregnant on your own with a clinic, but you still need some sperm.
You need sperm.
You need the sperm.
If you do not have any sperm, your eggs, women, will not make anything. Okay?
So does that count as needing a man?
Yes. It does count as needing a man because you need a man. And even if you don't directly need a man, you need that man's what? Correct, nephew. He's so smart.
No, look, it's really people out there that she be arguing with on the internet that they be saying you don't need a man to have a baby.
If you don't, even if you don't know that man, you need a man's what? Say it one more time. Nuts. And not a nutty buddy, not a peanut chew, not a nut that you pick up off the floor. You need that man's nut from his what? Testicles. All right. Now that we got that clear, let's move on to the next subject.
I definitely used the man to have my daughter.
Yes, she did.
We agreed to that. He was on board with that.
Sorry.
And things might have went a little crazy afterward. And like, again, that is another topic because I was living with my biological father, heavy Christian man. If anyone can convince someone that the Christian religion is the truth, he would not be the one to do it. Everything about it was so fraudulent, so fake. It went against everything that you learn in the Bible. You know what I'm saying? I read the Bible, and none of that shit matched up. How you're living. That's not how the Bible is saying that you're supposed to live. No. So it's so contradicting. I'm good on that. I'm gonna do my own thing. But at the end of the day, he had some strong Christian beliefs. And life was starting to go so good. I kind of felt like, okay, maybe it was because I was hanging with the man, having a child, all these other things. But no.
It's cut off. I'm glad this one is recording.
It was still the same. Mm-hmm. You get what I'm saying? But I still got what I wanted out of the deal. You get what I'm saying? I appreciate it because people have to pay for sperm. You got to go out. You got to buy it. You got to hope that what you bought is actually what you paid for, because you could think you're getting black male, PhD, good health, father is a basketball star, and really you got Earl Jenkins Jr., his mom is white, his dad is black, and he lives in the basement. That's who sperm you really could have got. You don't know. You're not about to tell me
I don't want,
you got a Asian mathematician sperm, so you think.
Yeah, I don't want Lenny's sperm.
Okay, so you think.
Carl or Benjamin. You know what I'm saying? I want that nigga that I choose. Mm-hmm. Not some body that nutted and they done mixed it up by accident, on purpose, decided to populate a city. Who knows?
It could be the doctor himself.
It could be the doctor himself, an evil, mad scientist. You having babies for. And what you gonna do then?
But to be the first doctor for malpractice, you got that nurse breaking baby legs. Mm-hmm. You got that one doctor that was diagnosing people with stuff they didn't even have.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. So it's a lot of risk doing that IVF. Not only that, I'm not being funny, and I don't want this to sound the wrong way, but when I was younger, test tube babies wasn't cool. We actually made fun of test tube babies. And
I never knew what a test tube baby was.
We did in New York.
I thought they got a tube. I had no babies.
No babies. But no. Test tube baby is when we were younger in New York.
A baby born in tubes,
a baby born from a test tube. Now, where did we get that concept from? I really don't know. I'm not too sure. I really don't.
Baby's Kids is where I got it from. He was like, test tube, baby.
Well, there you go. Maybe that's where we got it from, too.
I don't know. Other than that, I don't know what's the test tube
Other than that, yeah, like, what was a test tube?
I just know we joked about it, like, back in the day, like, test tube.
Correct.
Baby.
It was a joke back in the day. What you said from Baby's Kids. Mm-hmm. But now it's the thing to do, to have a test tube baby. That's what they are. I'm sorry.
Is that what they are?
That's what they are. They're coming out of, you got to put your egg in the test tube. I thought these
babies was born inside of the females.
They're born in the female, coming from a tube. Mm. The sperm is coming from the egg.
A syringe.
Okay, that's a tube.
That's true.
The egg they got to put into the other one coming from a dish. That's, come on now. You got to freeze it. It's too much. That's not natural. It's not natural. But I'm not saying it's not a good thing neither, because it is for those who cannot have kids. And those who can have kids, in my opinion, are taking advantage of something that people should be doing only if they're not able to naturally do it. If you can naturally have kids, use your motherfucking organs. That's what they're there for. Your reproductive system is there to reproduce. Do it.
So why would people with good functioning organs not? I thought most of the people that went through them procedures is because they had no choice.
Correct. So why people with good functioning reproductive systems are going through.
Oh, because they're not choosing to use a man.
Correct. But they're still choosing
to use a man's sperm. I mean, hey.
Still got to get it now.
If you could find a man that will be open to you paying them and removing the middleman of these clinics, then that would work. But these men are freaky frogs.
Freaky as hell. You tell a nigga that they be like, hell yeah. Then when it come down to
Nope, we got to do it the old-fashioned way.
When they come down to it, they'll probably pull out.
That would be crazy.
I would be livid.
That's a Tubi movie right there. That would be some fucked up shit to do.
You know what niggas say? I forgot.
That is wild.
I forgot.
I wouldn't even think about that because
I think about that shit because
what kind of person would do that?
I've asked niggas and then I never put them to the test because I kept thinking to myself like, what if they pull out and be like, I forgot? Or what if they got something?
I mean, maybe a run to the clinic, because that's what they do at the doctor's office. Everybody gets tested. So if you're saying like, hey, I will agree to give you my sperm for a baby, y'all go to the doctor, y'all both get tested, everyone get their results back, and then boom.
But that's if they're in agreement to do that, because a lot of guys don't want to do that. A lot of guys don't want to go to the clinic, or they be like, well, I ain't got
they're dirty.
Yeah, they dirty. I ain't got nothing. I ain't got no clinic.
Yeah, they're dirty.
Pretty much. Okay, so let's wrap it up with one more. I don't know what though. Is the camera still on?
The phone is.
I don't know how to tell.
Okay, good. So we're gonna do 4 minutes of that. So next thing what's the next thing I said when I was coming up? Was it about jobs? No, we talked about jobs, feelings.
How they all up in people's background.
We talked about that a little bit. Talked about coming home. I can't think of something else.
We were talking about earlier about with people identifying themselves.
Oh, that one. The trannies.
Can you say that?
I don't know. Transsexuals, transformers.
No, you can't say transformer.
Can't say transformer? So I gotta block that out.
Yeah.
Okay, we're just gonna say the T-Rexes.
I don't think you can say that either.
Can't say that either.
No.
God damn, the switcheroos?
Oh God. Drewski can say that. I think he named
the lady boys. There we go. The lady boys. Let's talk about the lady boys and the boy ladies. There we go. That's cool. That's understandable.
The people can comment the correct term. What is your correct term?
What is the correct term?
Yeah, let us know in the chat.
We're not. Because we're not trying to be disrespectful.
Not even a little bit.
Not even a tiny bit.
But for the lady boys and the boy ladies, I discovered in Thailand they say proudly that they are lady boys. They do not mix themselves with the actual women.
What you mean by mix themselves with the actual women?
They have clubs out there, and the lady boys do not go to the straight clubs, and they're not allowed to, and they will be fined because you're not allowed to deceive anyone that you are a woman and you're not. But you can be as you are.
Okay.
I think that's very respectful.
Very demure.
It is. And, you even ask them, are you a woman? They'll say, no, I'm a lady boy. I'm not a lady boy. But they lady boys. I might sound like a lady boy.
I think when it comes to the transsexual community, I love that people are able to express themselves
Mm-hmm.
how they feel.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? It doesn't matter. Like, we already had drag queens. We had gay men
Mm-hmm.
that were very comfortable dressing like a female, looking amazing, imitating
Right.
strong black women,
Right.
white women,
Right.
all kinds
All
of
women.
women. They did this. It didn't matter of your color. It didn't matter of none of that. It just was gay men, not even just gay men. Some straight men enjoyed dressing in drag, dressing like a woman, and just being freely themselves, how they wanted to express
Just
themselves.
like that Netflix show.
Which one?
I wish I knew it. Now it sounds crazy. But if they know, they know. It's that weird dude. He be cutting people's skins off. I
Cutting
don't know
people's
how.
skins
He be
off.
cutting people's skins off and he be. It's crazy, but if you
Oh
know,
man,
you know.
I'm gonna have to find it.
I haven't really seen that one.
Me
I'm
neither.
gonna look.
It is crazy.
I want to see it now.
That's
But
fine.
I just think that it's great that people can live how they're comfortable living. I just wish that people were more comfortable about how they were living. If
Yeah.
I'm going to choose to trans and change my life around, I'm going to be proud and loud and proud about it. I'm going to be okay to speak my truth that I'm able to now live.
Yeah.
And so trans women not wanting to identify as a trans woman, why not?
Just say that
We
you
done went through all of that and did all of this. And okay, you want to identify as a woman, that's great too. But when it comes down to it, a person deserves to know the truth.
Yeah.
And you should be comfortable living in your truth.
You should.
Because it is unfair. It is unfair for any person to not know who they're dealing with.
Mm-hmm.
It doesn't matter your sexuality or if you transitioned your sexes. None of that matters. It's the same difference that I reserve the right to know if people know what life changing things are. You know what I'm saying? If you know that you have a health illness and you know it's a serious illness, you want to disclose that. Why wouldn't you want to let a person know that? If you know that you have, like me, I know I have children. That's something you talk about when you're interacting with people because it's a serious thing. If you know that you was born a different sex, and even if you, and especially when you haven't completed transit, a lot of people are not even completing the bottom.
Mm-mm.
They're both male and female that I know. They go through that initial transition and that's it.
That's it.
They don't complete that part. You don't think a person reserves the right to know what they about to be working with down at the bottom? Because if I'm meeting you and I'm thinking you're a woman, what you think I'm thinking you got down there? Be honest.
Pussy.
Be honest.
A pussy.
And allow a person to make a choice. This is where the segregation is coming from.
Mm-hmm.
Is that people are taking it personal because they don't feel like people being honest.
Mm-hmm.
So they're taking it. That is not right. It's not right. And I don't think it's fair. And I do wish that a lot of the trans people lived in their truth. If you're trans, be proud of that. Yeah, I'm a man. I'm a trans man.
Mm-hmm.
I'm a woman. I'm a trans woman.
They came through a long ways to be
And we want to come. I'm part of the LGBTQ community. I was a straight woman that had multiple kids. Transferred over to being with only women, still had a child. You get what I'm saying? And only date women. I don't date men. I haven't dated men in years, decades. I have not dated men. Since being with women, I have not dated men.
Mm-hmm.
Most people can't say that. Most people can't say that. You get what I'm saying? I never went back and dated a man any other time. Since I first got introduced to women, I've only dated women.
Mm-hmm.
That's a fact.
And see, that's one of the things that's hard for me, switching over, messing with dudes or trying to deal with men, because a lot of, studs was doing both. And so,
yeah. But that's because they were hiding it.
And that's the thing. Be proud of who you are. Just, that's what you do. That's what you do. It's okay.
Let a person know that, because you might got a female that's like, look, we can figure this out. We can make it work.
There's some freaky ass bitches out there that like that,
to hide it is, I don't know, I just think it's unfair to hide important stuff.
Yeah, you shouldn't hide who you are. You should be who you are at all times.
Yeah, pay those PSA, nigga. Don't let nobody take who the fuck you is, though.
That's a fact.
Don't let nobody label you, judge you. No, just
know yourself.
Be yourself, unapologetically yourself. I'm beautifully broken. I'm very misunderstood, but I sleep so good at night because I'm so comfortable and confident in who I am. Like it doesn't matter who I don't care who has their thoughts or opinions. I'm very, very comfortable with who I am. I feel confident about how I love people, how I stand beside people that I'm supposed to. You know what I mean? How I defend people, defend my family, protect myself. Like I'm comfortable in all that. So I'm just gonna be unapologetically myself. You can really take it or leave it because people that fuck with me, they know what's up. They're gonna be there, and I'm gonna be there, and it's gonna be a vibe.
That's a fact. And I'm always unapologetically myself. Even if I gotta go find myself for a second, I'm gonna be me. Fuck it.
I love that about you.
You know. But
and you look good.
Thank you, sis. I had to, you know what I'm saying, pick myself up a little bit.
You look good.
Skin popping, you know, got the gold
They say,
popping.
you know it's tea when you see them two fingers
you know what I'm
touching.
saying? You know what I mean?
Bling, stay hip.
But we're gonna... What? We look dirty. Oh. Over 30. That's right. That's another thing. We looking good as fuck over 30. Yeah, heard me.
Yeah.
So we're gonna wrap this up today.
40. Fine.
We're gonna wrap this up today on Turkey Talk. Unapologetically unapologetic. That's just what we do with it. And I appreciate you, sis, for this interview. We're gonna have plenty more.
Of course.
But my sis Princess, thank you for being here. Nephew Tay, thank you for being here.
He got that good hair. You know
what I'm saying?
Mama.
But that's what it is, and we're gonna catch y'all later. Next time on Turkey Talk.